What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Detroit Lions video. Now today we have a little bit of Lions news. I know I'm a little late to that, so I apologize, but I did want to put this out there and kind of give my opinion on it. And unfortunately it is not very good news, as one player for the Detroit Lions has opted out and 5 players have ended up on the COVID-19 reserve list. So we will be talking about it. Before we do get into the video, if you are new to the channel and are enjoying the content, consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. It takes 2 seconds out of video to make mine, and I would be very, very appreciative to everybody that chooses to do so. And while you're down there, go click on the link in the description to my second channel, Right or Wrong Productions, and go subscribe to that as well, so I bring out daily highlight content of players and teams. But with that being said, let's get into talking about some of this Detroit Lions news we got today. Now, first, we have to start off with the biggest news, and that is the fact that John Atkins, the Detroit Lions defensive tackle, has officially opted out of playing in the NFL for the 2020 season. Now, that is obviously unfortunate news. We lose a player that, played not quite a bit. We lost a player that played for the Detroit Lions last year and had an impact and stepped up when we needed somebody to step up. Last year for the Detroit Lions, he played in 12 games. He started 2 of those games and had 20 total tackles for the Detroit Lions. So we did have an impact on the Lions. It's not like this is a guy that never plays and never gets on the field. This is a guy that was going to get a few snaps here and there during the NFL season. Wasn't going to be a starter, wasn't going to be a huge impact player, but was going to have some sort of impact on the Lions. Now, I say that, and it is always unfortunate to see a player from your team go down, or to see a player from your team opt out in this case. But if we are going to lose a player to COVID-19, if we are going to have a player opt out, I'm happy that it is John Atkins, because he's not going to be a huge impact player. We're not losing a guy on the defensive line like Danny Shelton. We're not losing a Deshaun Hand. We're not losing a Trey Flowers. We're losing John Atkins. And to me, that is something the Detroit Lions can take. It's something the Detroit Lions can absorb. They can absorb that blow and, not be too affected by it. As I said, he is going to have an impact, but he wasn't going to be a star. He wasn't going to be a featured player in this defensive line. So it's unfortunate, but it's not the biggest blow that could have happened to the Detroit Lions. And if we're going to lose a guy, I'm happy that it's John Atkins. Now, moving on to the 5 players that are on the injured or on the COVID-19 reserve list. First off, we got Aaron Sippo, the undrafted free agent punter out of the University of Auburn. This guy is going to be, contending for the starting punter job, as we just released Sam Martin this offseason. So it is unfortunate to see him on this list. We have Jaylen Elliott, a safety, an undrafted free agent safety out of Notre Dame that I am very high on, and I think he will make the team. Then we have 3 guys that are going to have a huge impact on the season this year. The first of which is Amani Orowari, the star cornerback that we drafted the 5th round last year that, had 2 interceptions in his 2 starts and, was very, very good at the end of the season. We have TJ Hockenson on that list, the starting tight end for the Detroit Lions, who, everybody, including myself and many of the DSA members, are expecting him to have a huge breakout season next year. So that's going to have to wait a little bit longer. And then obviously we have Kenny Golladay, the #1 wide receiver, a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL, is currently on the NFL he's currently on the COVID-19 reserve list for the Detroit Lions. Now, just to clear this up, this does not mean that they are not going to play the season. Does not mean that they are, going to die. Does not mean any of that. It just means that if they are on this list, all it means is that they have tested positive for it, or that they have been in contact or close quarters with somebody who has. So it's not a death sentence. It doesn't mean these players aren't going to play the whole year. Most of them, if not all of them, are going to be back by time week 1 starts, and everything's going to be okay. But it is Lions news, and I did want to give a quick update on it, as we don't get a lot of Lions news nowadays, and it is something that I like to talk about. So, that's the kind of the Lions news. Again, sorry I'm a little late on it, but I did want to get it out and kind of give my thoughts. So, that's all I got for you guys right now. I will come out with a video a little bit later, going back to what we normally do with something maybe free agency or, something about the Lions. I haven't quite decided yet. But with that being said, that's all I got for you guys right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see all of you in a little bit with the next video. Bye, guys.